Can
Hello,
you hear?
can you hear me?
Not very well.
Can you hear me right now?
Have you got a cold?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Achoo, achoo. Oh dear.
Mm.
Are you well enough to talk?
Yeah,
So tell me your name then, because I just have a lot of numbers here.
but yeah, yeah. My name is Luân. I'm from Vietnam.
You're from Vietnam. Oh, hi. I had a student yesterday from Vietnam. She was lovely. How do I spell
Oh,
your name? Can you write it for me?
uh,
Lun.
Luân is Luan.
Ah, Luan. Luan?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that better? And you're from Vietnam. I'm writing it in my book because I still use pens and paper.
Mm,
Not everything is about putting it
mm.
in your phone. What do you think? Do you still use pen and paper?
No, I don't use pens or
I
paper.
knew you'd say,
you know,
okay, so
I.
you're a lot younger than me then.
Mm,
Us older
I'm
people,
23. Yeah,
you're 23. There
yeah.
you are. I can see you now.
Mm,
Sometimes the video, because on a trial, which is yours
mm,
now, sometimes it doesn't come straight on and we have
mm.
to wait and see. And here you are. There you are.
And where are you from? You from UK?
I'm
Okay.
from England.
Yeah,
I was
England,
born in Liverpool
Liverpool. Yeah,
and now I live in Spain.
Spain. For
Mm.
teaching.
Well, no, I just live here. I've been here for 30 years, so
Oh, for 30
it's
years.
it's my home. Um, but I've always been tutoring and doing different jobs. But
Mm,
I've only been with Cambly for 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah, so I'm quite a new tutor for Cambly, but I've been teaching way before. And before this, I was teaching online for a Chinese company for 3.5 years.
Mm,
So I like online teaching. It's great because you can stay home. Mm.
So teaching is your full-time job.
Yes, but I'm
You
only
can
part
teach
time. I only do three
mm,
hours a day.
3 hours a day. So you can teach English and you can teach Chinese.
No, I can't teach Chinese. No, I
Oh,
was
you
teaching Chinese children how to speak
children.
English, how to work English. We have
Ah,
really good courses that the little ones from
mm,
A, B, C, D, how
yeah,
to
I see.
start and one, two. I've still got a couple of the things here.
Mm,
Um, but that's what I did for 3.5 years, and I loved it. I love the children. But
mm,
now I'm speaking. Now I don't consider this as teaching. I consider this as having conversations with grown-ups
mm.
like you.
Right?
We
No,
are
exactly. I come here for practicing English. Yeah, I want to find some teachers and to, especially as a native speaker in English, to improve my speaking
your
skills. Yeah,
conversation. Yes. Well,
yeah,
that's what we're good at. Actually, I think most of the tutors on Cambly are able to do. Some of them are specialized in different things. I
mm,
think I talk a lot, so that's probably me. But I get lots of folks who come back again for conversations about
mm,
something, and they can choose a subject. What would you like to talk about today? And then we can discuss what they like. How are you
yeah,
saying it? I would correct you if you are saying it incorrectly, or you
yeah,
can say something different instead. And that's the way I've been um, tutoring with Cambly. And
yeah. I
yes,
see.
it's good fun. And hopefully the student has a nice time too, having a conversation about themselves.
Mm.
So where are you?
Where am I right now?
Hmm.
I'm live in my country, and now I'm here in my room.
I know, I'm looking at the curtain behind you. Where is that?
Exactly.
It looks very elegant.
Yeah, you know, today I have to work in the night shift, and
Okay, so tell me what work you
now,
do.
when I was study at Hanoi, I'm sorry, it's kind of at university. I study um, electrical and electronic engineering.
Hmm.
Yeah, and now I'm working like maintenance technical relevant about electric and electronics.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you work at night time as well.
Yeah, in my company, the technical have to work in the two shift, daytime in the daytime and in the
Okay.
nighttime. And this week I
Okay.
have to work in the nighttime.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. If there's nobody there,
Mm.
if there's nobody there, it's easy for you to get things around. Do you see? If there's no one for to get in your way, it's easy for you to do what you need to do in your workplace. Is that right?
And now at here is 4 p.m. And I will start my work from 6 p.m. until 6 a.m. in the tomorrow. 12
12
hours.
hours.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly. Yeah, it's
is that
sometimes
is
I
that
feel pretty
every
tired.
day? Do you
Not
work
really
12
every
hours every
day.
day?
Yeah, not really every day. Maybe just 4 days a week. Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so that's 48 hours. That that might be the same as UK. Oh, for I'm tired after 15.
Yeah,
So what else can you tell me about you? What about family?
my family. Yeah, now I'm live with my parents, and I have one younger brother. He go to the military service.
Really?
Yeah.
Military school?
No, 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 not military
Not
school.
school.
It's kind of a mini military service.
Oh
Have
my
go
goodness.
go to there for 2 years, and then he will come back home
Is
and continue for work.
is that compulsory? In
Compulsory,
does he
exactly
have to?
compulsory. Yeah,
It's compulsory. He
have
has to
to.
do his. It's the same here in Spain. You
Mm,
have to do your military service when you've left school for 2 years, and
two
then you
years.
can come
Yeah,
out and do. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, well,
yeah.
well.
In my country, yeah, if the boys, yeah, enough 18 years old, if they don't continue study at university anymore, they have to it's gonna go to compulsory military service for 2 years, and then can come back hometown and will work for something. Yeah.
So in this military service, which obviously you've already done, yes, you've already
Mm,
done yours. Finish,
me,
been you. Did you do
exactly.
military service?
I don't need to go to military
You did too. Okay, forgive me. You
service
were at
anymore.
university.
Yeah, I'm studying at university, and before I graduate at university, my brother already come there. Yeah, I just graduated last year, and my brother also come to military service last year, and
Okay, so tell
uh,
me, in military service, what does he do? What will he be learning? Will he learn some sort of a trade that he can
yeah,
get a
yeah.
job in when he finishes?
Uh, you know, um, let me see exactly. I don't come there. That's why I don't know exactly what they train for him.
Hmm.
Um, They when when they come to military service, yeah, they have to work like a farmer
Okay.
and have to practice like a soldier. Practice like soldier. Uh,
Okay, of course.
say hold gun and practice with gun and yes, I'm sorry, I don't know too much
No.
vocabulary about
Mm,
military
I
service.
don't
Yeah.
think I would like to either. But obviously, being military, I suppose if something terrible happened, like China did something crazy, um, the military trained people like your brother would be called in, wouldn't they? Which I hope never happens. I hope it never ever happens. Um, that's the same. I think that's the same in England too. In England, you don't have to do military service, but anyone who's done something similar, if there's something terrible happening, they drag them all in. Okay, now uniforms on, practice your pistol work, your
Yeah,
rifle work, whatever you can do, navigations, oh, all sorts.
navigation.
They'd be brought back into to help out. Oh, it's too frightening, especially with this Russia war happening at the moment. It's you never know. What do you think? Do you think it will get worse? Do you think, Luan, this war will spread more
Spread.
than? Well, we've got Russia's taken over the Ukraine. The next country is Poland. Then there's Belarus. What do you think? Do you think your own thoughts? Do you think Russia will stop when it's taken Ukraine or what?
I'm very scared about war.
Mm, mm,
Yeah, and
absolutely. I don't want you to think about it. It's just one of those things that I like to see what other people think because it's frightening. No, I'm with you. I think it's quite frightening. Um, okay, so other things that we do on Cambly, we have a library which you also get to
library.
see, the student library, and you can see different levels, different things that you would like to do within the lesson. Let's have a look at one just to show you. Let's
You know,
see base.
yeah, I want to say I study English. I very want to achieve a B2 level in English to can
So
communicate with everybody.
do you prefer, now I'm very happy talking with you and listening to you, of course. Do you prefer when you come to Cambly just to have conversations with different people, or do you want to go into the
Trial
lessons?
with the
Let me just
lesson.
show you, because it's your trial. So let me just show you what we can say, your daily routine.
Uh, yeah,
Here
you
we
know,
go. Look, that's what you would get, conversation topics. And that tells you what you will be taught within this little course,
okay.
17 slides. You read out a lot. Next one, conversation with me. Do you prefer to go to bed late or wake up early? And then you tell me how you feel and what you think, and I tell you about me. And then it goes on. What do you do in your daily
Um,
routine? We have lots
you
and lots of
know,
different ones. So go on.
yeah, sometimes if I have day off, yeah, I will stay up late. Yeah, and maybe until 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. I
Really?
Yeah, and because tomorrow is my day off. and why I have to sleep early. Yeah, when I stay up late, I'm watching something and I'm using social media like Facebook, YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah,
really? Do you look a lot on YouTube? Do you
yeah,
look
I
at
look a lot on YouTube. You know, especially I use YouTube for study English just by myself. I practice listening at there, and because on YouTube have many sources. They teach English free,
that's true?
and have
Yes.
many YouTuber, have many, yeah, native speaker there. I practice listening, or even when I feel bored, I listening music on YouTube. Yeah, and when I feel stressed, I also come YouTube to watching some funny videos, something like that.
Ah,
Mm,
that's great. That's great. Isn't it wonderful? I love YouTube. I do. I watch it when I go to bed. Now,
mm,
unlike you, I go to bed really early.
oh, early.
Yeah, 8
Mm,
o'clock. I
yeah.
know. Shh, shh. Don't tell
Mm,
anybody. I go to bed about 8 o'clock, but then I watch videos of
mm,
funny programs from England,
mm.
humor, lots of things, some drama, and I love crime.
Crime.
Detective stories
Mm,
when
detective
someone's
story.
been caught. Someone's done
Mm,
something bad or murderous, and then the detective comes along and catches him. I love those.
mm,
That's what I like. Um,
mm,
so I do go to bed early, but I do just watch YouTube, which is great. I love it.
mm.
Um,
Yeah.
and like you, it's one of those excellent. I think there's a lot of Cambly um, shooters on YouTube
Mm.
who who
You
go
know.
on to talk
Mm.
about how they work.
The science they research and they already state that statement that before we sleep, before we sleep, it's gonna when we lie in bed, don't it's gonna please don't watch something, yeah, relevant about a smartphone or some electric device, because it will not
It's
good
like,
for our
I
health
know. Well,
and
it hasn't
eyes,
hurt
our
me.
eyes. It doesn't
I'm
hurt you.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
I know. What do they know?
yeah, maybe until now and right now we feel okay, but in the future have a bad day. In the future we will have some problem with that, but right now we okay.
We're
Yeah,
okay. Well, the
I
thing
know.
is, the difference between you and I'm a lot older than you. So in the future, whatever, I don't care. If there's something in my head, ugh, but you're
Okay.
young. There was
Yeah.
something on the TV not long ago. In fact, it was only weeks ago about putting a chip in people's heads.
Mm.
Not a chip, patata fritta, not a French
Cheap.
fry,
It's good.
a
Cheap
chip.
electric device.
That's it. A chip
Yeah.
in people's heads so that in future, so if you go to the hospital with something like you've had a cold, but don't go to the hospital. I'd never go to the hospital if I didn't have to. Um, you never know. Someone might just slide a little chip in their electric device, and then one day you'll be in your little bed and you will go,
Like a robot.
and you might be taken over. So I think, oh, in the future, do you ever think about the future?
Future, yeah, have many how to say, I don't know, how to say this word, um consume. Let me check Google Translate.
Okay, you can put it in here in the
mm,
have we got you?
yeah, let me
Vietnamese.
see.
You can type it into the box there and it'll come to me in English.
mm, you know yeah, have many assumptions, assumptions.
Assumptions.
Yeah,
Hmm.
of some, yeah, they say that our, our, yeah, us just is people in the world just like a robot, and have another, have it's kind of have another people, they control they control people in the world, yeah, just like a robot,
Hmm.
and we live, we drink, we eat, just is
Exactly. Exactly. That is not funny. I don't
yeah, not
think that's
funny,
funny.
yeah,
No,
and
I
it's
don't
not
like
truth.
that.
Me
No,
too,
I
I
like
don't know.
I like my free will. I like to choose what I want to do. I like to choose what I like to eat. Um, but one thing I was thinking about was Cambly, like this now, we're seeing each other. This couldn't have happened 10 years ago.
Mm,
We couldn't do this. We couldn't speak and look at each other on a screen.
screen.
Luan,
It's
we
just
could not have done this. So, what do you think? In 10 years' time,
mm,
Cambly may have holograms.
hologram.
And a hologram. You press the button and Ewan appears in my living room.
Ah,
There
yeah,
you are.
yeah. It's very great. We don't need have
Virtual
to use,
reality.
yeah, we don't need
You're
have to
here.
use computer anymore. Just press and it
Exactly. You just
appears
press this
opposite.
button on this and you turn
Uh,
up and we have our lesson face to face
yeah.
and then you go back, disappear again. Do you know, I do think that will happen. I really do. Because this has happened. Who thought this was going to happen? That we can speak like this and see each other.
Mm. And
Progress.
progress.
Do you
And
think it's progress?
and at the time we don't need have to sit and talk with each other. Maybe we can walk and talk with each other, or even lie in bed and talk with each other.
Well, yeah, but I'd have to come to Vietnam. Or better
So,
still, you could come to Spain. It's lovely
uh,
here.
so did you ever come to my country?
I've
Oh
never
no,
I've never been to Asia. I would love to, but money,
money
you
is the
have
reason.
to money now, it's just impossible now. Everything is so expensive. If you want to do anything
Expensive.
special now, you haven't got any chance. So
Oh,
I was hoping to go to China when I was teaching my little Chinese students. I was hoping to visit, but no. And then COVID began, and COVID's done all this ruination. So no, I
yeah.
don't think I'll be traveling anywhere anytime soon. But I would have liked to, seriously.
Yeah. If you have plan to travel my country, my country pretty cheaper more than other country. Yeah.
I imagine
You
I've spoken to a few people from your country and they sound very, very friendly. Do you know
friendly.
what I mean? A friendly country. They would welcome if I
Welcome.
went, strange looking English person.
Mm,
Um, they would welcome me. It's not very touristy, is it? Do you have
mm.
many tourists?
So also have
Tourists?
to tourists. Yeah, in my country have many people they travel in my country. Um, when they get travel in my country, they say that my country is beautiful country,
Yeah,
but they very overwhelmed with travel here. That travel here very
because it's
bad.
so far.
You know, when you go to in the streets in my country, you will see that have many motorbikes and cars and very
Mm,
noisy.
mm.
And jam traffic in my country is
Traffic
special.
jam, the other way round. Traffic
Traffic jam.
jams.
I'm sorry, I forgot that.
No, that's
Yeah, traffic
fine.
jam.
Traffic jams. Oh,
Yeah, traffic jam in my country is special. Maybe you know, how say every 5 p.m. every day 5 p.m. Yeah,
every
we
day,
start. Yeah,
and
we
that's
start
it.
and opposite with traffic jam.
So when you have your night shift, when you start at night, 6 till 6, are you okay then with the traffic jam, or are you right in the middle?
Oh, exactly. I'm living countryside. I'm not have traffic jam, but here.
Oh,
And my company very close with my house. Just have
oh,
one
you
kilometer.
lucky.
Not
You're
really.
lucky.
Yeah, just lucky for the distance. Yeah, but in my mind and in my plan in the future, I have plan for work in another in another company,
Where are
and
you going? Where will you go?
maybe in the big city or another city. Yeah, I want to work at the international company. Yeah, out there I can use English, and I can use English to communicate with coworkers, with the boss. Yeah, and I like
Yeah.
that.
Okay. And that also means that you can, if it's an international company, you can travel. I'm
Mm.
going to the London office next week. Bye. No, it happens. I
Um,
know it does. It happens.
yeah, maybe this is half chance. No, I don't know. I have that chance or not, but just hope.
Well,
Yeah,
look, you're
it
still
depends on
young.
my ability. Yeah, and my ability. Yeah, it depends on that.
You're still young. You can do it. You just keep saying, I have a favorite saying, and I
Mm,
tell everybody, I can and
yeah, I
I
can.
will.
I will.
And I
Yeah,
will. That's the important bit. I can, you can. You will. I
I'm not
can
sure.
and I will. So it's
Yeah,
so positive. Try and think of it. I can and I will.
yeah.
And
So,
it's one of the
so
things I've always thought, yes, I wish I'd taken more notice of that when I was younger, like you.
yeah, sometimes I have to encourage myself by some positive sentences. Yeah, because sometimes when I do some wrong, yeah, do some wrong things, and I just have never how to say, I just have some it's kind of negative things in my mind, and
It happens. We all get
yeah.
that way. We do. We all get that way. And do you know what I do when I get like that?
Mm. I'll eat chocolate.
When I do, it's empty. Look, I've eaten it. It's gone. So, so
you know
if
when I do like that, I not have mood to eat or something.
so, what do you want to
Mm,
do? Watch something
yeah.
funny. Watch something funny on YouTube. Something really funny that makes
Yeah,
you
I,
laugh.
I yeah, exactly. I will
That
on YouTube and
helps.
watching some funny videos, or I want to alone. I want to alone and walk around my countryside.
That's
And
another good thing.
when I alone, I just wanna
Yes,
scream. I just wanna scream loud. Yeah,
that's true, and that's another good
to
thing.
express my mood at that time.
Oh, and
Yeah,
then
and,
have a
and
bar of chocolate. Nice little bar of chocolate. No, I have screamed. I have actually screamed. Um, but now I just go and watch something really funny or silly so that I forget. I've had a lot lately that's made
mm,
me and when it's not your fault. It's not you. You
yeah,
haven't done this. You haven't made this
mm,
happen. It's the outside forces like the bank.
bang.
I'm
Ah,
having nightmares with the bank.
mm,
Seriously, the banks here are horrific.
horrific.
Um, so I've been eating chocolate because of my bank. They keep getting everything wrong, losing money, not giving me what I should be getting. Da 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 da. So that's been my horror, like you. And luckily for me, you live in the countryside. You can go for a walk.
Mm.
I'm less than 5 minutes from the beach
Oh,
and the
5 minutes on the
sea.
beach.
So it's
Oh, yeah, very
downstairs a little
great.
bit.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
So go
beautiful
down
place.
there.